I got a divorce and got a new woman. Mwah. My Dean Thoroughbred. We're just a regular rock band, and we started out that way and we continue that way. Also, I think our live show has a lot to do with why after 20 years we're still out touring and playing and doing our thing. We're serious about having fun and being silly, but we also take the music serious and the show serious.
I got started with Jackyl probably around '99, I guess. I had just left another band, Brother Kane. I called a buddy of mine. I said, man, I gotta find a gig. And he said to call Jesse. I moved forward on it and I got in touch with Jesse, and from there on, that's the history of it.
The way that I perceive that we stand apart from every band is because we're Jackyl and nobody else can be us. If we've been doing it for a long time, we want to be around as long as the Stones. Age does not matter. As a matter of fact, I think now we're better than ever. Also, it's funny that after all these years, I'm in a new guitar company. I started with one guitar, and I'm starting the next part of my career with a whole different ballgame. How did Jeff get introduced to Dean guitars? It's like when you walk into a club and you ain't looking for no girl, and then all of a sudden, Josh Maloney, the great Josh Maloney. So I was playing a little studio on a radio show and invited us down, and I had by no means necessary was I ever gonna play any guitar. They didn't make another guitar and every other company was shit. But damn, they did the impossible. And I just want to kiss them all over their face, including the guys in the back, the little mad scientists. Geniuses.
If I'm given an instrument, or if I'm loaned an instrument, it never lies by putting it on and just start playing. The neck will tell you the whole story. This one plays wonderfully. The neck, like I said before, is fantastic. It's so not, I mean, you can hit every note on this neck, and every note on the neck makes a sound. It doesn't just buzz. This thing will go from the dirtiest, nasty sound to the fattest, real fat, rich, round. I mean, it'll cover all of it, and it's amazing. So this one's gonna be great for in the studio. And another thing that's great about this one is most 5-strings, when you hang them, they go just like that. This one doesn't do that. It just kind of hangs straight, and it doesn't smack the ground like most of the other ones that I play 5-string. All in all, man, this is a great bass. I'm really excited to be able to play these things. I'm excited to have the first one.
The Floyd Rose, for one thing, these guys have got the application of putting a Floyd Rose on this style body down to a science. I've had probably 4 guitars in my life with Floyd Rose's. Les Paul's never worked right. Couldn't seem to get it right, the sustain, because it's not a bolt-on neck. When you use just a piece of wood, you deal with the weather and different pressures in the room, and when the lights come on, things contract, and they've got it down. And it's changed my playing. I actually think just having it the last couple of months, I have really been able to expand on some stuff I've wanted to do forever.
You know, man, my whole career, I never could find anything that I liked. And early on in my career, I had companies, you know, offering me instruments. 9 times out of 10, they were just terrible. After I started playing with Jackyl for several years, I was really revamping what I wanted to do with as far as my instruments go. Trying to find a 5-string, it's not as easy as it sounds. I mean, either the necks are just blown up, or they're so thin you can't even get your fingers in them. This right here, this body, something I've always wanted to have. So when I started talking with Josh and the guys down in the shop, I saw this bass in a 4-string hanging up there, and I thought, man, that's what I want. You guys do that in a 5? And he said, we can do anything you want, man.
The D neck, beautiful. I like a big chunky fat neck. The thing is, I don't tune anymore because this thing don't go out of tune. Glow in the dark fret markers. Well, now the tone, that's another thing. Even though we're a pretty straightforward rock band, I have specifics with my guitars, and they're all the same. EMG 81, 18 volts, 2 batteries with the booster. See, a lot of guys use effects. I have no effects. I go straight into the amps from the guitar. I do have overdrive pedal, but that's just to stomp on it if I want more noise or more feedback if I'm standing over in China and I need feedback in Africa. This is how you customize a guitar. This is the redneck custom guitar. There's guys working in shops all around and trying to figure out how to make a guitar look like it's had 30 years on the road. And then when you're through, then you race freely. And any guitar player that wants to really race some hell, this would be the one you want, because it's hard to hold on to. You better have your shit together.